Benefits of starting a business in El Salvador. Fast-growing economy. El Salvador has seen significant diversification in its economy since emerging from over a decade of civil war in the early 1990s, posting impressive growth figures and establishing free trade zones known as FDZs, where much of the country's manufacturing industry is based. Significant trade opportunities. El Salvador's participation in a range of FTAs and the preferential access that locally based businesses enjoy to some of the most important economies in the world, not just in the Americas, means that the country offers significant opportunities for trade. Low tax regime. Starting a business in El Salvador is made for all the more enticing by the country's low tax regime with value-added tax (VAT), generally set at 13%, while dividend taxes are just 10%. Moreover, a range of tax incentives are offered to foreign investors entering the country. Minimal entry barriers. Starting a business in El Salvador is one of the easiest processes in Latin America. Indeed, with the right papers and your funding ready, you can start your business in a couple of weeks. That stands in contrast to other countries where it can take months and a long process in order to start your own business. Now, there are 7 basic steps in order to form your company in El Salvador. The very first one that it's very common to start is to draft and sign, which is a power of attorney. Obtain a local tax ID number for shareholders. Pay 5% of the company's share capital. Create the company bylaws. Obtain the company tax ID number. Register your company and open and activate a corporate bank account. Now, I would like to mention that this is also very important to let you know that there are key considerations for starting a business in El Salvador. Anyone thinking about starting a business in El Salvador should take the following information into account. Choose the right company type. You must determine what type of company will fit your business needs. Note that in El Salvador, there are several entity types to choose from, including a limited liability company known as LLC, public limited company, which is the PLC branch or a representative office. Currently, the minimum capital requirement to establish an LLC is $2,000. Appoint a reliable legal representative. You must appoint a legal representative in El Salvador who will be in charge of representing the company in the country, signing all legal documents on behalf of your company. This person must be at least 18 years old, have an official identity document known as DUI, and tax identification number, which is the NIT. Now the DUI, so I can stop right here, it's called DUI, and the other one, the NIT, they call it NIT, which is the tax identification number, and be physically domiciled in the country. Now this person will help you to comply with labor regulations. Your legal representative will be able to guide you in making sure that you remain fully compliant with local labor regulations, including meeting all statutory requirements related to Social Security and leave. When you hire via an employer of record, guaranteed compliance is included in the service agreement. Protect your intellectual property. When starting a business in El Salvador, you will need to register a trademark or patent, a name or logo, depending on the nature of your work. Once more, your legal representative should have experience in this matter and be able to oversee your protection. This is a personal recommendation, in my opinion. You can definitely go ahead and look for a lawyer directly that can actually guide you through these processes. And not only that, the best source that you can start, I'll be leaving a few links on the description box, letting you know what are the official entities in charge of registering corporations or starting your own business, depending on the nature of your business. Please note that the business type may vary on the paperwork. So if you're opening, for example, a supermarket, I know as a fact that you will need a permission to sell food or manage food, and also be able to provide proof of the funds, in this case, that once you start the business. But in most cases, in this type of businesses, you may need a health certificate, police permission, depending if you're going to sell alcohol. And there are a couple of websites that I actually know, but in case you're interested, just let me know in the comments and I'll go ahead and look for them for you. Because as you may know, a lot of people may want to open a clothing store or a supermarket or mini market or convenience store, as you may know it. And in some cases, some people would like to start a restaurant or a bar, that the paperwork will vary. But in all these cases, you will need someone that is national, who holds a DUI or DUI, so you are assured that your businesses will be well represented and that you are compliant with all labor regulations. Now, it is really important for you to be able to read a little bit about the code of work or the work law, so you are aware how everything works in here, depending on the type of business that you would like to open. And as I mentioned before, if you have any questions, just go ahead and write it on the comments, and I'll go ahead and I'll do my research in case I don't know that. And if you like this video, and I would like you to please help me out and like it and share it, because I'll be sharing this type of content, letting you know other important information regarding to El Salvador, and all the important things that you need to know before getting here, and all the benefits. Of course, I'm going to be talking only about positive experiences, positive information, so you get to know how great things are in here, because everything is changing. One more time, I'm not Salvadoran, but I just moved here around a year ago, and I'm really happy, and I'm very happy to be promoting what I have seen, and all the changes are very positive, and why not spreading everywhere this information, So thank you again, and I see you on the next video.